Hey there, this is Neil Napier from Takeover Lab, and since my video yesterday about how to find Amazon authors and work with them to create membership sites and funnels, I've been getting a few private messages to then ask me about exactly what should we email them. So what I've done in this video is I have broken down a cold email that I have used in past. I have conditioned it a little bit to match this particular market, this particular customer type, and I want you to take this and perhaps don't copy it, change it up a little bit, because if everyone copies it, then it's going to read the same to the client, and that's not very nice. So make sure that you watch this video, and I'll paste the script underneath as well, and make sure that you put it into action and you talk to clients, you reach out to 50 clients a week and take action and get it to work for you. Now, before I go ahead, I'm going to be talking about 6 personalization points. And if you don't know what that means, it's a concept that basically says that when you are reaching out to someone who's new, there are 6 ways in which you should personalize your emails to them without sounding creepy, which means don't talk about their childhood pictures, don't talk about their kids, don't talk about their beautiful wife or husband. Just focus on other personalization factors, but about their work, because remember, this is about their work. So if I just go back to the video there, so we talked about Amazon Takeover, and we talked about finding all these different clients on Amazon, all these prospects on Amazon, and emailing them. Now, what do you actually email them? This is how I usually set up my email. The subject line is simply REF colon or semicolon book name, and REF is the reference in this case. So this is your first personalization that you're using, and I always use REF because it catches attention, right? It's a short text, and people know that if they, this is something specifically about their book, about what they have done. So if I was looking at, let's go back to find one of them. Let's just resize this. Okay, if I was looking at, let's find one of them. This one, the Handbook of Meditation, Discovery of Internal Happiness. Now, I wouldn't probably put the entire name in the subject line because, again, that's just, it really does look copy and paste. So what I would do is I would just put reference. Okay, I would put reference, the Handbook of Meditation. And then I would say, hey, name in this case is Richard Tunis. Please don't write Richard Tunis, just say Richard. Hey, Richard, my name is Neil Napier, and I was browsing through Amazon for meditation books, right? So you can just add books here, and came across your book titled, the book title, right? And again, use partial title again, don't use the full title because that just looks like you're copying and pasting. So I came across your book called The Handbook of Meditation. Let's go back down again. Okay, I came across your book called The Handbook of Meditation. Then you'll continue. To start with, I wanted to thank you for what you have been selling for over, he's been selling since November 28th, so for over 5 months. But you don't have to include this. This is what I would say optional, but something that shows that you've been paying attention to them is good, right? So this is we had the first personalization, second, then we had a third for the niche name, then we had a fourth already. This could be a fifth, but it doesn't have to. I'm just giving you options. Then hopefully you don't mind the personal approach. I followed up by browsing website name, which is the 5th one, and I didn't see any product other than your book, of course, on this. Instead of product, you could also say membership site. If you are selling funnels, you could also say, I didn't see any funnel online of you selling further meditation coaching. You don't say funnel, but I didn't see you selling any meditation coaching or consultation anywhere online, something like that. And you will find people like that when you're browsing. So can I ask, are you currently selling any paid courses to your audience? You can substitute this with funnels. I mean, again, result thing. Can I ask, do you currently have funnels set up to collect new audience? Can I ask if you are actively sending emails to your audience to convert them into, to offer them something else in future? And this is optional as well. I think people should know more about the kind of content you have, especially blog posts. One, that is, if you do a lot more research and you find that they have a blog and they've got a really good blog post that got a lot of comments, a lot of shares, refer to that. So it shows again that you care, that you've read the content. All right. I read it and I found it particularly useful. If you have time, you can actually mention a couple of points that you liked about that as well. I'm part of Facebook Group 1 and Facebook Group 2, and I think there might be a perfect fit if you have a course to offer. So you're probably thinking, what Facebook groups am I talking about here? I'm talking about 2 big Facebook groups that are specific to the market. So specific to meditation. Go to Facebook, find a couple of groups which are, free to join, and refer to them here. Why? Because it'll show that you have actually done your research, that you're not just kind of fluffing around hoping that you'll send a cold email and close a deal. Instead, you're really focusing on offering value up front. And, even if this person doesn't end up buying from you, they might click on these Facebook groups and join them. And hey, you gave them some value, well done. So if you don't, so again, the question was that I think they might be perfect fit for you if you have a course to offer. If you don't have a course to offer, are you available for a call next week? I wanted to share what I found other people like Authority 1 and Authority 2 in this market are doing to further monetize their expertise. This is these people right up on top. Right, these people, I'm sure they're running sponsored ads to their Kindle. I'm sure they have paid products in their funnel, right? So you could just use their name. I wanted to share what I found other people like Vern Lovick and Sharon Salzberg are doing to further monetize their expertise or to grow their audience or whatever you want to substitute. I mean, I've just written what I think I would use. You write down what you want to use. So if you're able to talk, I'd be happy to put you in touch with some people who have similar audience as you. And that way, again, you're giving something of value. And here's the cool part. You don't need to put them in touch with anyone just as yet till they get on a call with you. If they do get on a call with you, just say, yep, I know those group owners, or I know like people who are doing some really good stuff in that group. Let me ask them if it's okay, and I'll put you in touch with them, right? The best case scenario is you get 5 responses, you do 5 phone calls, then 5 people in that market, and you can put them in touch with each other. Even better. You only need to say 1 or 2, and you will already get enough results. Yeah, it's a very simple email. You just say, let me know. You leave your number, your name, your website name. I mean, ideally, you should always have a web page that shows what you do so they know that you mean business. So they're not like kind of just hoping a friendly call with someone who's interested in their book. It's okay to be upfront about this, but be a bit subtle at the same time. You don't want to be too abrasive in the beginning. All right. So it's a simple cold email. Just use it. Please do customize it to yourself. It works really well. You can, there are many different cold emailing tools out there. Kyview doesn't do that, but I know there's some really good tools out there. I think Mailshake is one, and Lemlist is one as well. Use one of those. And if you're wondering, Neil, do I need to now collect all this information? Give it to an outsourcer, a good data researcher. You can pay them like $1 per person they find. Or you can pay them, not just person. So they have to get the book name, the name of the person, and they also have to mention how long the book has been available. Then they also have to mention that they find the website name, the contact email, of course, that's a personalization as well. Niche name, that already, as well as then blog post 1, they have to find that. And then they also have to find you Facebook groups, which, by the way, you only need 2 or 3 or 4 just to randomize it, and you're done. So it's really easy to set things up. Or you also need authority figures, which, by the way, just pick the top ones from this list who are advertising. That's all you need. Top ones are just this one here. I know she's quite famous, for example, for this particular niche. So that's it. That's all you have to do. It's very easy to execute. And I can promise you that I just want you to try doing this for 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. If at the end of it, you don't have a client, come back to this video. Tell me after 4 weeks, Neil, we hate you. We tried our best. It didn't work out. And we hate you. And that's okay. But I'm sure that you're not going to hate me. I'm sure that you're going to come back and you're going to say, I liked it. I implemented it. And I got results. In the meantime, make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube video, you leave a comment below if you liked it, you drop us a like, and you join us inside the Kyview Facebook group if you want to see more content like this in the future.